Hello. Sorry. Alright, can you hear me now? And how's the game audio? Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Bit loud? Okay. Let me see. How's that? Is that a little better? Okay, cool. So yes, we're a bit late, but we're playing some Shovel Knight today. And it's been a while since I've played this. It's been like probably 5 years, but I really like this game. If we take a look at feats here, on the original Shovel Knight campaign, I have 45 out of 45 achievements earned, so all of them. And that includes some really difficult ones. Like, where are the hard ones? Don't collect any gold for an entire Order of No Quarter stage. That one's tough. Finish the game within an hour and 30 in-game minutes. That one's also really tough. So yeah, I used to be pretty good at this game. We're gonna see if I still retain any of that. Probably not, but yeah, I'm excited to dig in. There we go. Yeah, you can see here's my 100% file, and then there's my King Knight file, my Spectre or Plague Knight file, and my Spectre Knight file. I don't like those campaigns as much, but maybe we could play those eventually. Let's go to a new game. I'm gonna play classic Shovel Knight. Each character has a different campaign. And this one's my personal favorite. It's the basic vanilla one, but it feels the most tight in my opinion. So, oop, whoops, Brandon. And we're not gonna do any customization changes, but there are a lot of different things you can do, like changing the gender of the characters. Like every main character has like a male and female variation. You can change each one to how you want to play, but I'm gonna keep it classic vanilla. That's the way I remember the game, so that's the way I want to play it. Long ago, the lands were untamed and roamed by legendary adventurers. Of all heroes, none shone brighter than Shovel Knight and Shield Knight. But their travels together ended at the Tower of Fate when a cursed amulet wrought a terrible magic. When Shovel Knight awoke, the tower was sealed, and Shield Knight was gone. His spirit broken, a grieving Shovel Knight went into a life of solitude. But without champions, the land was seized by a vile power, the Enchantress and her Order of No Quarter. Now, the tower is unsealed and devastation looms. A new adventure is about to begin. Let's get shoveling. So yeah, that was the intro. Did my best to give it an epic narration, but yeah, very simple but very cool intro. There's our motivation: get to the Tower of Fate and find out what happened to Shield Knight. And to do that, we just have to go through all these stages, fighting enemies and collecting treasure along the way. Fairly simple, but some of the stages get pretty difficult. Also, Shovel Knight got some yaoi. Actually, Shield Knight is a girl, but you can change that with the body swap mode. So you can make Shovel Knight yaoi or Shovel Knight Yuri if you want. It's customizable. And I love these graphics. They're very, very nice, very crisp pixel graphics. Just looks wonderful. The music also just fantastic. Hashtag epic. Yes, this is a hashtag epic quest. I missed my jump there. We got the bubbles and we bounce off that. One of Shovel Knight's cooler abilities is this this downward stab, like Link from Zelda 2, or I think Scrooge McDuck from DuckTales is more applicable, but it lets you bounce on things like this. And this is a checkpoint. You can actually destroy most of the checkpoints in the game, not this one because it's a tutorial level, but you can destroy the checkpoints and they drop jewels, but then if you destroy the checkpoint, then you don't respawn there if you die. So it makes the game more difficult for yourself. So if you want a harder challenge, you can destroy the checkpoints and make it so that you have to do everything on one life, which is pretty cool. And there are achievements for doing that. I have done that before. Spikes are also a one-shot kill. Have to be careful. Playing a little reckless there. We got a sleepy dragon. Oh, he hit me with a sleep bubble. I'm gonna bounce on him. And, bye-bye, dragon. He is dead. Rip. Ow. Yeah, I'm going a little slow. Back in the day, I would have been able to fly through this level super fast. Again, I have not quite speedrun this game, but, like, kind of close. We can go down there, or we can hit this... No, never mind. I'm thinking of a different location. Later on. But, yeah, I used to go through this game very quickly for the in-game time. I probably could do a speedrun. I wouldn't be like a top-level runner or anything, but I could get myself on the leaderboard at least. That might be a fun thing to try at some point, because I've always wanted to try like a speedrun, but I've never known which game to do, and this is one that I feel like I could maybe do. But we're gonna bounce on that guy, and we come to this wall, and bam! Break it open, and we can move over here, dig up this treasure, and collect some sheet music, which will be helpful later. There's a lot of like hidden areas like this that have like sheet music that you can collect, and other treasures which will be more important later on. Right now the treasure doesn't matter too much, but we're gonna collect it anyway. Yeah, the sad thing about speedrunning this is you have to skip a lot of treasure, and like my first instinct is to grab all the treasure. Also, we dug up a ground turkey, which gave us some healing, but you know, it's probably a little dirty. Shovel Knight's not too picky. Shovel Knight and Shield Knight, buy for buy. The ideal relationship, honestly. Jump over here. We could go up the ladder there, or we could come to this wall and bust it open. And bounce on this perilous path here. Collect that sheet music, and now make our return trip and try not to die. It's a little more nerve-wracking than I remember it being, jumping like that. But yeah, all the characters play differently too. I like Shovel Knight. I like his basic form of movement. It feels the most like natural. It feels very, very nice. It's not like too clunky, but it's not too fluid either, to where it feels slippery and hard to control. But there are characters like that. Plague Knight feels very floaty. Spectre Knight moves a lot faster, as I recall, and he can walk up walls, but he's got some other issues to him. I don't remember what they were. And then, if I remember correctly, King Knight feels a lot slower, but he's also a bit beefier, so he hits a bit harder. So and each character has a different like campaign to their story and everything. And we can also just jump over this dragon and ignore him. We'll let him live. He's not blocking the way like the other dragon was. Alright, climb up here. Grab this gem and dig down. There's a second slime hiding in the grass. I didn't see him. Alright, climb up, and I think we're almost to the end of this tutorial level. Very long for a tutorial, actually. I don't think I ever realized how long it felt in the past. Okay, jump, jump. Yeah, this game's movement is probably my favorite action platformer that I've played. Not that I've played a ton of them. Ooh, yeah, maybe slightly above the other one that I was thinking about. But it's very good. And here we have the Black Knight. He made his way here from Fire Emblem. I knew you'd show your face sooner or later, the cerulean coward. Turn back, Shovel Knight. There's nothing here for you anymore. Stand aside, Black Knight. I've no quarrel with you. I must return to the Tower of Fate. Your time away has dulled your senses, can't you see? This entire valley has been conquered by the Enchantress. And her invincible knights of the Order of No Quarter stand between you and the tower. But none of that matters, because anyone after the Enchantress has to go through me. Steal thy shovel. This is the Yowie. If this is the Yowie, Shield Knight and Shovel Knight, or Shield Knight, the Black Knight and Shovel Knight have some toxic Yowie going on. Black Knight's kind of toxic, honestly. Ow. Also, I am not doing great here. I'm about to lose. I am rusty, like a rusted shovel. Like a trowel left in the earth to rot. That was bad. Come on, Brandy, do better, do better. And when you die, you drop gold, and it floats around as little bags, but you can collect it back and get your money back, which is cool. Gonna use him as a step stool to bounce up to grab my money. Give me back my money. Okay, 2 more hits. Ow. That was kind of bad, but we won. There we go. Also, I'm trying to do voices. I'm not going to remember which voice I gave which character. I'm just going to warn you right now. I will forget. I'm trying, but it's going to be bad. Oh, look at this campfire scene. Man, this is so pretty. And he falls asleep, and in his dreams, Shield Knight falls. There we go, we saved her. And with that, the first stage is cleared, and we move on, and we have this whole overworld where we can look around. Also, we can scan an amiibo, actually. I do have the Shovel Knight amiibo. But we're going to go to the town, and we can just walk around and explore in the town. This is where we can come and buy upgrades and stuff, talk to the bard, and he lost his music sheets. That's what we found earlier, so we return the 2 music sheets from him and we get some money back. So now we have 5,300 gold to spend here in the town. And we can buy a meal ticket. And we come up here and talk to this guy and trade in the meal ticket that we just bought. And we get a food buff, which will increase our life by 1, I think. I don't think it goes by half. There we go. Now we have an extra little circle of life. And we can also talk to the Magicist and increase our magic potential. That's the blue little 30 under the items, but not going to bother with that right now. I think these guys aren't important right now. And she just tells us little things like how many times we died and stuff. Not important. Oh, the Trapple King, or the Trapple Acolyte. So we can buy a Trapple Chalice, which is basically like a little... It's a cup that you can fill with a buff that you can use. I think they have a healing buff, like a money buff, and something else. I don't remember what. But I always use the healing buffs just because I'm bad and I always take too much damage. There we go. And we can talk to this guy and buy an item. We can buy the fishing rod or the chaos sphere. The chaos sphere will take up pretty much all our money. I'm going to buy the fishing rod. I also just don't like the chaos sphere. But you can get a bunch of different items, and they use our magic. They're called relics. And kind of like Mega Man, where you get different powers, the relics give you different powers. And the fishing rod lets you fish. Who would have guessed? Oh, wait, hold on. There we go, knock that wall down and grab the sheet music. To the left, we can play a mini game, but I don't think there's anything important to playing it. I think it's just like an achievement for playing it. So I'm not going to bother with that right now. We're just going to continue onward with our shovel journey. Oh man, this is delightful. I missed this game. Oh, we got Madame Meeber here, who is the amiibo lady. Also, no. No. Bounce it the other way. Bounce it the other way. I'm trying to steal this little child's bouncing hoop. I need it to bounce to the other side so that I can use it to get up on this house. Oh, no, that's too far the other way. Bounce it over here. I wanna get onto this hut. Oh. Maybe you don't use that. Maybe it was just jumping on her. Yeah, never mind. I forgot. Alright. Gem. And more sheet music. But we don't need the money right now because there's nothing to really buy. So now we can move all over this map. We're locked from progressing until we beat the knights though, so we can't go through here. This gate is locked by the Spectre Knight, who is down in the Lich Yard, stealing from someone's house. Yeah, Shovel Knight is kind of a... He's a chivalrous hero, but he's not always the nicest guy depending on how you play him. And it's kind of a case of an unreliable narrator. Of course, in Shovel Knight's story, he's made out to be a perfect hero, but if you play, like, Plague Knight's story, Plague Knight views him as a jerk, so it's kind of up for debate who's telling the truth, or if either of them are even telling the truth. Maybe Shovel Knight is generally a good guy, and sometimes he just does things that aren't always the best. Sometimes maybe he truly is all chivalrous. It's kind of up for debate. But before we go to either Pridemore Keep, the lair of the King Knight, or the Lich Yard lair of Spectre Knight, we're going to come up to the Trapple Pond. And remember, we got that chalice earlier, which can be filled with Ichor, which is our buffs. But first, We must seek an audience with the Troupple King. Look at this guy. Hello, Troupple King. Who has awakened me, mortal? Dost thou need aid? Aid me! I sense a Troupple chalice. I can fill it with magical ichor. That's pronounced ichor. Choose your ichor wisely. Yeah, so we can do Ichor of Renewal, which refills all health and magic. Ichor of Boldness, become invincible for 10 seconds. And Ichor of Fortune, absorb nearby treasure for 60 seconds. The only one I ever really use is Renewal. Invincibility for 10 seconds sounds good, but it's kind of invalidated by something else we'll get later on. And then Ichor of Fortune is kind of just whatever. I usually don't have a problem collecting money anyway, so just gonna grab the Renewal. Subjects, a new initiate joins us. The ceremony shall commence. And let's watch the ceremony. Hi Wiljo, welcome to the stream. And yes, I agree. The Fortune one is not super useful in my opinion. I think maybe if you're doing like a challenge run where you need to collect like a certain amount of gold, it could be useful. But generally it's not too helpful, I feel. Like the game throws a lot of money at you. By endgame, you should probably have been able to buy all the upgrades and then still have a lot of money left over, so it's not that important in my opinion. Dance, fishies, dance! And he spits right into our cup, and now we have Ichor. Yes, the giant fish is really cool. I think there's like plushies of him too, which is pretty cool. So now we have to choose Pridemore Keep, Lair of the King Knight, or the Lich Yard, Lair of Spectre Knight. We have to do both of them eventually, but normally I go Pridemore because it's a little bit easier. So you get more stuff, which helps you on the Lich Yard later. But you can do them in either order. I'm gonna go Pridemore just because that's like the classic. And now it is time to dig in. Stage start. Are the plushies apple flavor? I mean, you probably could wash them with like apple soap, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh, so we got sparkles here on the edge of this ledge here. So we're gonna do, how did it go? Hold on, which button was relic? How do I use relics? I don't remember anymore. No. Okay, up in A. We're gonna fish here at the edge, and we got a gold fish worth 350 gold. So that's just a secret side diversion. I mean, it's secret, but it's not that secret. It's just go backwards from the start. And it gets you a little bit of extra gold. You've only played the Spectre Knight game. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that one's probably my second favorite campaign. I think my order is probably Shovel Knight, Spectre Knight, King Knight, and then Plague Knight was my least favorite. He was just way too floaty for me. Oh, and each stage has like different enemies. Like this one is themed off of a king's castle. So we got these little horse knight guys that launch at you. There's a lot of cool enemies that all interact with you in like different ways. Oop. Did not jump fast enough to dodge that cauldron. Come on. Yeah, it was on sale near Switch launches. I recall correctly, the Switch got Spectre Knight a little bit early, like a few weeks early before other platforms did, as like I think a small timed exclusivity thing. I was sad because I had to wait. I was looking forward to it a lot, and I had to wait because I didn't get a Switch at launch. I had the Wii U version. Yeah, I actually have this game twice. I bought it on Wii U physical and then Switch on digital. One of the few games that I've bought like multiple times, but it's good enough to be worth it. Stardew Valley is another one I've bought multiple times. So we got these mage guys here who shoot bullets at you, and you can't bounce on the bullets. I thought you could, but nope. Also, I'm taking a lot of damage. I need to be careful. There should be a checkpoint right up ahead, though. Yep, right here, checkpoint, and I think this will give us food. Yeah. And so I'm gonna showcase this. I won't break them all the time, but you can break these the checkpoints, and now that checkpoint no longer functions. So if I die, I go all the way back to the start. But I got some gold out of it. So again, you can kind of choose your difficulty and add a little risk reward there. And yes, early adopters got all the campaigns for the price of the one, and then later adopters you could buy them separately or in a bundle. I got the since I had the Wii U version, I had all the campaigns, but I think I had to buy the full bundle for the Switch version. Oop. Dodge that chandelier. And I do want a little bit of money going into the upcoming area. Oops. Took damage from that chandelier. And speaking of, you can also jump on the chandeliers. There's a lot of cool stage elements that like you can interact with where it's like, oh yeah, this thing will hurt you, but you can also jump on it. And so off to the left is an optional path. To the right is forward. It's kind of scary to go for the optional path right now because I broke the checkpoints, but... Ooh, shoot. Rip. Hubris! So you see there's the checkpoints are X'd out, so we start all the way back at the beginning. That's what I was kind of worried about, but hopefully I can just kind of rush ahead and get back to where we were relatively quickly. And, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, if I get back to the money, I can pick that up and I will get my money back, and it'll go back into my total. But if I die before I reach there, then that money will disappear forever and it'll just be gone. So, have to be, even though I want to rush, I have to be a little bit careful getting back to where I was. Ow. I like the propeller rats. They're like a... They're kind of like the Goomba of this game, I would say, where they're kind of a recurring little enemy that's just like in a bunch of different stages. A lot of the other enemies only show up in like 1 or 2 stages, but the propeller rats show up in a bunch. You were tempted to buy the full bundle, but since you already bought Specter Knight, it seems like a waste. Understandable. I think they're all really good, so you could probably just buy them individually. But I can understand not wanting to double dip on the full bundle. Alright, so we're already back to where I died. We're gonna try and get back there without dying again. Shoot. Died in the same place, dang. Shouldn't have broken those checkpoints. Normally when I break the checkpoints, I just ignore that because I'm playing on New Game Plus and I don't need to go that way. But I want my stuff back. I think I could just take a loss as well on the money and restart the stage to get the checkpoints back. That's an option as well. I haven't played Dig, no. I haven't played any of the spin-offs that came out after this. I'd like to eventually, but I just never got around to it. Yeah, there's Dig and there's Pocket Dungeon. I think, was there a third thing? The base game also got a spin-off fighting mode, where it's like a mini fighting game, and you can play as Shovel Knight and a bunch of other characters, and it's like a platform fighter, like Smash Bros. Well, not quite like Smash Bros, but like similar idea to it. Are we truly human if we don't have our hubris? I have more hubris than the average person, I think, is the problem. Oh, you believe me? Thank you. I'll try to honor that. But I'm also notoriously bad at platforming. Like, this is probably the platform game that I'm the best at, and I'm still not great at it. It's not the only platform game that I'm decent at. I was pretty decent at Mario Odyssey. I was able to 100% it. Okay, there we go. So we go up to this wall, and I think you line up, and then you press up, and it takes you through a secret passageway that's just suspiciously Shovel Knight shaped. And now we can jump over these chandeliers, reach this chest, and what's this? There's a guy in there. Chester, in the village or out in the field, I have all the deals. You're not gonna believe what I just found in this chest. Wanna see? So when you find Chester, you can buy the upgrade for that level from him. And if you buy it in the stage, it's cheaper than if you go back to the village. If you buy it in the village, he inflates the price. So we're gonna get the Flare Wand, which is a new relic. And we can go grab the Flare Wand, and we shoot a fireball. Simple, but effective. Oh my goodness. I flubbed it. I flubbed it. You know what? I'm gonna eat the loss on that cash, and I'm just gonna continue onward. I'm not gonna try and get back there and collect it. I have enough money that I can eat the loss. It's fine. Ow. I could have shot that guy with the Flare Wand. I just wasn't thinking about it. If you haven't noticed, I play very recklessly and don't care too much about taking damage because I'm bad. That is a recurring theme in most games I play, honestly. I like to take unnecessary damage. Zelda, Splatoon, just always play a little too recklessly. Goodbye, Propeller Rat. Nope. Up, up, up. I'm gonna shoot these guys, get them out of the way. Yeah, we're going very slow. I should be going a lot faster than this. This is not a world record pace. But again, I haven't played this game in like 5 years. I used to be good. I used to be a contender. But the money? Yeah, it's okay. Sometimes you just gotta know when to bail. In the wise words of Greg Universe. Shoot that guy so I don't have to deal with him. Yeah, I like the idea of collecting the power-ups in the stage. It's kind of like Mega Man. This game is basically what I wanted Mega Man to be. I'm not a huge Mega Man fan, but it draws a lot of inspiration from that, but it does put its own twists on them. Like in this, the power-ups are optional, you don't have to get them. And you don't need them necessarily for all the enemies. In fact, some of them don't really help with enemies. They're just like convenience, quality of life things, but... Oop. Come on. Jab him. There we go. And we come this way and dig our way down. And climb up here. Take that guy out with the Flare Wand. And move forward. Mega Man X1 is your favorite platformer? I think I've seen X1. I know I've seen X2. I haven't played it, but I've watched someone play it. The Mega Man X games look like I'd like them a little bit more than I like the base Mega Man games, but I haven't played any of them, so I can't say for sure. And we're going to come down here. We're going to grab this checkpoint and not break it this time so that I don't have to walk all the way across the castle. Again, if I was feeling a little bit more confident in myself, I could absolutely break the checkpoints and be fine, but I'm not feeling confident. It's been too long. And this Griffin is doing a number on me. I'm flubbing up the Griffin. Pretty bad. Come on. Oop, don't fall in the hole. Oh, shoot. Rip. Oh, I am putting on a poor display here. And you can see we're roughly halfway through the stage 2. You can tell by the number of check marks, or checkpoints. Oh, wow, that was atrocious, jeez. And there went more of my money. Man, I used to be good at this. What happened? The ravages of age. They come for us all. Actually, I'm gonna ignore him. I'm gonna jump over and pass. Yeah, that guy's like a mini-boss, so there's a checkpoint right before and right after him. I used to be way better. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, come on. Come over this way. Oh, come on. Back up. Well, rip. I was going to try and jump over them. You can get up there and walk to the right, but I killed them all, so can't do it. Have to just press onward. Oh, to be a helicopter rat. I don't know, the helicopter rats don't seem like they have the best life, honestly. They just kind of float there and die in one hit. I don't know if that's the best life to have. Oh, some cash on the wall. And, ow. Rude. Just gonna knock him into that hole, and he can stay down there in jail forever. Bye-bye. Also, you can see on the checkpoints, they glow with different gems in them. The different gems are worth different amounts. That one's a green one, so it's worth a little bit more than the last one, which was the standard gray jewel, which is worth the least. That means that this upcoming segment is a little bit harder, but if you break that, you get a little bit more cash for doing so. So again, that risk reward, very cool. Alright, don't flub the platforming. This is baby platforming hours. I almost found a way to mess it up anyway. Alright. And yeah, this part up ahead is like pure platforming, which is not good for me, specifically. Because it's not my, my forte. So we're gonna pull out the fishing rod, fish here, and grab... Oh, a Trapple! He would have given us a refill on our chalice, but it's already full, so we can't carry anymore. So he's just gonna bounce. And I'm gonna grab the Flare Wand. When I hit this book, I already did it, but I didn't talk about it. Platforms will appear and we can walk on them, but they only last for a short time, so have to kind of move. Yeah, they flash and gone. So this area is like all platforming, and I'm bad at it. Hitting it again renews it. Okay, there we go. Like, that's very simple, basic platforming, and I'm still so bad that I almost died. So, gonna get some health refills right here. There's also a magic refill. And with that, we can advance. And up ahead is one last mini-boss, but I don't think we can jump over him this time. Ow. Maybe I could jump over him. Ow. And if I had the Boldness Ichor, I could probably go through him because I'd be invincible. But instead we killed him, got a health refill, so it's fine. And we're on to the first real boss of the game so far. I mean, there was Black Knight, but he was more of a tutorial boss. This is the first real boss. The first member of the Order of No Quarter, King Knight. An interloper is in our midst. Begone from our throne room, knave. I'm no more an intruder than you. You aren't even a real king. Oh, but you're mistaken. The enchantress saw me for my fabulously regal self, and now all bow before me. You're not but a decadent dandy. Prepare to taste justice. Shovel justice. Silence! So yeah, he's the first boss. He's not usually that difficult, but I've already taken some hits, so playing poorly. But you can see he's got a decently larger health bar than the Black Knight did. And he does a confetti attack. That confetti will deal damage to us when it hits us, so we have to be careful of that. Ow. And there's an achievement for beating a member of the Order of No Quarter without taking any damage. I'm doing a very poor job of that right now. But King Knight was so easy that they actually changed it with Plague Knight. Plague Knight has the same achievement where you get an achievement for defeating a member of the Order of No Quarter with taking 0 damage. And for King Knight, or for Plague Knight, they actually made it defeat a member of the Order of No Quarter without taking damage, not including King Knight, because he's such a pushover that they had to make it exclude him from the challenge. With that said, for being bad, he almost killed me, so kind of poor play on my front. But that is one member of the Order down. I think there are 8 of them? Don't remember for sure. Remember, kids, always put out your fire when you're done. Only you can prevent forest fires. That's actually an achievement. There's an achievement for doing that, but since I already have all the achievements, we didn't get to see it. And you can see there's now a little guy on the overworld map. We can fight him for more treasure, but don't need treasure right now, so we're just going to advance to the Lich Yard, Stage 2. Ooh, yeah. I think I've used this music in video before. Pretty sure I've used actually most of the songs from this in videos before. I like the soundtrack a lot. Speaking of soundtracks, I thought about it. Yeah, Spooky Land, the Halloween stage. I considered just with no explanation streaming Xenoblade 3. Also, these ghosts are invincible. Not starting from the beginning, just starting from where I was in the middle of playing, just because I wanted to play it. So we can... Oh. We can hit those little trees, which tosses them up, and that gives us a second to jump on them to advance. Oh, and there's a bomb hidden in my dinner plate. That's delicious. Exploding with flavor, literally. Ah! Okay. Oh shoot. Skelly guys. I'm taking way more damage than I should be. Very poor fall. Oh shoot. Hold on, go back. I need to time this right. There we go. Use him to jump up here and dig up this little bit of treasure. And from here we can advance. I think there should be a healing spot up ahead. Alright, these jumpy guys are actually kind of annoying. I'm gonna just ignore him and proceed. Alright. I could use my Ichor. I feel like there should be a healing spot up ahead though, so I don't think I need to use it. Gonna just advance. sometimes, especially in like the speedrun, you kind of have to just know which enemies to ignore. Also, this part of the stage is tricky because you only get to see where you're going when the lightning strikes. I'm gonna heal up. I don't want to die here. This section is annoying, and if I die, it should be because I fell into a hole and got one-shotted, not because I got hit by a ghost. But it didn't matter because there was a spot right here, and I think that is actually food and not a bomb. Actually, hold on. No, it was a bomb. Alright, I'm gonna move down this way. And bounce. Nope, dead. My impeccable platforming on full display. Literally a super easy jump, and I just die anyway. Yeah, I swear I used to be actually good at this game. Long, long ago. Brandy. Not like that. Okay, okay. Jump. Well, at least I got back my money that time. I don't think there's even anything in that chest. I think that's just a regular chest, so it's not even worth my time to go for it, but like... I mean, I'm already committed. Sunk cost fallacy on full display. I'm already committed. Okay, you know what? I'm not that committed. Let's move on. You know, sometimes you just gotta cut your losses and stop making a fool of yourself, and I feel like now's that time. Alright, so we're gonna go up, and we can toss these up. No, hold on. There's a timing to this. Oh, shoot. How did it go? Yeah, you do need to toss this one up twice. There we go. Alright, take down the ghost. Ooh, I almost slid right off the edge. Alright, now we can advance. Okay, here's this guy, and we're gonna bait him over, and because his head is so big, like Fry from Splatoon, he actually weighs down the thing, and it sinks because our combined weight is too much. The ghost looks so friendly. Alright, can I get another fish to give us some ichor so that we can heal because I wasted mine? Yes! Oh, that's right. The fishes give you like random ichor though, so they're not great to rely on. We got the invincibility ichor, which is a little bit more helpful, but it's not like perfect. I was hoping for the health one. Alright, toss him off and move forward. Ow. Alright. Yeah, this stage is like it's like an early stage, but I honestly have a harder time with this stage than some of the others because it is like obscured vision, some trickier platforming, and I feel like it wants me to be more patient than I want to be. I want to go fast. Oh my god, I hate these frog guys too, they're annoying. So, I'm gonna toss this guy over this way, move his head. Get over here, Fry. Drop the stage, there we go. And now we can move forward. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, I died. Yeah, sorry about the flashing stage. It's like the stage gimmick. I think there's only like one more part that has that after this, like near the end of the game. But it does kind of suck. It's a cool gameplay feature, but I get it like being bad for some people. So, my apologies. If you want, I could say when we're reaching a flashing, or when we're at a flashing part, and then I can tell you when we're through, so that you can look away, if that would help. I'm not sure if that would be helpful for you. But I'll also try and just go through them really fast. Personally, I don't have too many issues most of the time with them, but I know it's bad for some people. Get my money back. Okay, here we go. Another Chester chest. So we get a little free, or not a freebie, but we can buy a new item. And this one is the Phase Locket, which allows you to escape from harm briefly. AKA it turns you invincible, and it's the most broken item in the game, especially for like speedrunning. Because you can just like walk through enemies. It's unbelievably broken. So, and most areas after you get an item, there's like a little tutorial on how to use it. Like this one's got this giant mess of frogs that you have to deal with. You could kill them, or you can just go Phase Lock it and walk through. Oh, and still die like me because I'm bad. Oops. I had invincibility and I still lost. It wore off a little faster than I was expecting. Alright, so we're going to be at the flashing part in a second, I think. Nope, not yet. Goodness. Bad. Oh, wow. Okay, come on. Yeah, you know what? I thought about trying to do this as a speedrun stream, but the more I play, the more rusty I realize I am, and that was definitely for the best not to do. Get rid of that guy. Alright, flashing. Still flashing. Okay, flashing is over. But I think it's about to start again. No, not yet. Alright, we're still good. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna just ignore that for now. And we can jump up here and go over this wall, and it's a secret area. It's not a huge secret, but it is a secret area. Just get a little bit of extra treasure. I don't think this is a health refill, which is what I'd really like. Yeah, just money. Would actually really like a health refill. But if we can get past this friendly ghost, we can get the stage. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, right. Okay. I was thinking of something else. You have to go down here first. Oh, stop. I'm gonna abuse Phase Lock it so heavily to get past enemies. Never mind, we're gonna be stuck here forever because I'm bad. Oh my goodness, we were right by the checkpoint. Well, at least we're a little further ahead. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I don't need all the treasure. I'm still fine. And we're gonna... Okay, right. Okay, it put me back further, or way less further back than I thought it did. Let me through. I hate those ghosts. They're very friendly looking, but they're actually just, like, very annoying. Because you can't just kill them and get them out of the way. I would much rather give the cool enemy award to the friendly beetle. not the not so friendly ghost. And we're in another dark stage. Or a dark section, so... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna die here on purpose. Here, kill me. Kill me, I want my health back. There we go. So I'm gonna go through with full health. I'll just recollect the cash. And I wanna go through here with full health. Or die. Either one. Dude, this game is more brutal than I remember. How was I good at this? How was I good at a platformer? I suck at those. I'm gonna use the fishing rod to grab my money back. Dying always works. If only that worked in real life too, huh? Okay. Okay. We're through the flashing parts now. That's the last of it, I think. And we're at the boss for this stage. The Specter Knight. Oh wait, no, does his fight flash too? I don't remember. Yeah, I think it does have some dark sections. But I don't think that's until, like, the end of the fight. Don't remember. This is no place for the living, mortal. You shall be summoned when it is your time. And everyone has a time, as we saw with your beloved Shield Knight. Lies! I won't believe such talk from phantoms. Your very existence is a vile deception. The Enchantress is just full of surprises. She granted me new life, so that I may take yours. And now we've got to deal with Specter Knight, who is definitely a step up from King Knight in difficulty, and I was already struggling with King Knight, so this will probably take a few attempts. This was always actually, like, I think he was probably my hardest boss fight, was this guy. I'm not good at his pattern. And I tried to use my phase locket, and I just flubbed that. It'd be helpful if I still had more Ichor for healing, but the animation is so cool. Yeah, the animations in this game are awesome. Shoot, come back, come back. Dang it. Hold on. I think Flare Wand works against him. It's not like ideal against him, but I think it does work as a ranged option. Yeah, because his Scythe cuts through your flares. And I died. Still, I actually got closer than I expected on that first attempt. Again, like, this is probably my worst boss in the game. Like, I think I struggle with this guy more than I do against the final boss. Now, the final boss isn't that easy either. It would help if I actually hit in the right direction. Shoot, I want my money back. Shoot. Alright. Doing a lot better this round. Part of it's also that this guy's kind of an RNG boss, because where he spawns leaves you more or less time to get a hit on him. Alright, 2 more hits. Or, no, 4 more hits. But 2 more bubbles of health. Shoot. Okay. Ooh, cool. The skeleton dropped a magic jar, which gives us some more Flare Wand uses. Oh shoot, 1 more hit on both of us. It's not ideal. Wish I could see. There we go, barely. That started to go really poorly when I could no longer see. I'm very sight-based. Some people are good, like they have like good muscle memory and they can do it even without being able to see. I definitely need to be able to see what I'm doing in this game. But with that, both of the first 2 bosses are cleared. I think Spectre Knight is a little too difficult for how early they put him. That should have been like Mole Knight. But now we have like a little bonus stage where we have to catch Shield Knight, but there's also enemies spawning. We can kill them for more treasure, but we have to be ready to catch Shield Knight, or else nothing happens, actually. There's no penalty for failing to catch her. It's just more of a thematic thing, so it really is just a bonus stage. Get our cash, and we open this chest, and we got a meal ticket. So we can upgrade our health a little bit, which, as we saw how poorly I did, I definitely need the help. And the next section of the map reveals itself, and we have 3 more knights that we can move towards. But first we're going to stop back at the town and resupply, so we can talk to the bard and turn in the music sheets. So now we have a lot of gold to work with. Talk to the gastronomer and get more health. Eat that mystery meal of some kind. I think it looks like some kind of fish. And we can buy another meal ticket for 4,500 gold. Quite a lot, but again, I'm bad, so I kind of need it. You can also upgrade the magic, but I usually hold off a little bit on that because I find the health more helpful. There we go. And the first magic upgrade is pretty cheap, only 1,500, so we can afford that as well. However, now I can't afford to buy the second relic, which is unfortunate. Can't afford the second magic upgrade either. That's fine. Not that big of a deal. Actually, this town music would be really good for a video as well. I think that's one of the tracks I haven't used yet, is the basic town music. We go back to our see the Troupple King. and gain his aid in the form of more health Ichor, aka the only one that matters. Because the Phase Locket is basically a watered-down version of the blue Ichor, but you can reuse that multiple times, so it's better in the sense that it doesn't take up one of your 2 Ichor slots. And we can come to this stage, and this is an optional stage. Yikes! Spikes! If only I could phase away to safety, I could cross and get so much treasure. So this is an optional stage just to collect treasure, and he basically told us what we need to do. We need to use Phase Locket and just walk over the spikes. Spikes are a one-hit kill, unless you're invulnerable from taking damage from another source or using the Phase Locket or blue Ichor. So, oops. I was slightly too slow on activating the Phase Locket there. Oops. Have I mentioned I'm bad at platformers? Going to reactivate that. You know what? I could jump over there. I don't think there's any point. Phase through the dragons. And since this is a stage designed to just kind of showcase how OP the Phase Locket is, they give you a lot of magic jars to replenish your magic. I mean, it's really OP if you actually use it correctly, which I'm not doing. Yeah, I really wanted to see Shovel Knight in Smash Bros. Wow. With a performance like that, it's no wonder he didn't get in. I'm so bad at this! But yeah, he was one of my hopefuls that I really wanted to see before he was confirmed as an assist trophy. Ooh. Almost just died there. But yeah, with all his different relics, there's definitely space to make a really interesting moveset for him. Although, probably they would have wanted to maybe keep the Phase Locket off, because it's a little OP. Ooh, almost died there, just from falling to the next area. I could definitely see him with like a magic point system similar to like Hero, though, where you only have so many uses and you can cycle the relics, but each relic has different costs, and Phase Locket would probably be very expensive. Alright, we made it to the end, got the treasure and another music sheet, and we could go back to town and spend all the rest of the gold we just got, but I think for now we'll advance. Alright, so next we have the Explodatorium, Lair of Plague Knight. The Iron Whale, Lair of Treasure Knight. Knuckler's Quarry we can't do yet. And the Lost City, Lair of the Mole Knight. And we do have to beat all of them to advance again. But the Iron Whale unlocks the second city. Well, actually, I guess we can reach the city by going through either of the other knights. But normally I go Plague Knight before Treasure Knight. I think my order is usually Plague, Whale, or Plague, Treasure, and then Mole. But again, you have freedom in which order you do. But we go to Explodatorium, because this music rocks. And these little things, you like Plague Knight's design? Yeah, I think he's most people's favorite. I was sad that I didn't like his gameplay that much, because his design is cool. But these little gold things, they only shoot fire when you walk on them, and then there's later ones that shoot fire on a timer. These rats that are green explode when you hit them. Exploding rats. And they also jump at you, which is annoying. Yeah, I don't think this is my favorite stage, but it is a really good one. I think my favorite... Well, I know my favorite boss is Polar Knight. But I can't decide if I like Polar Knight's stage as my favorite as well. Or if I like this one. Also, honorable mention to Propeller Knight, but his is a little more annoying of a stage, so I don't think that one's my favorite stage. Get some cash from the goldfish. I keep pressing the wrong button to change my thing. Oh, shoot. I got trapped beneath that. I tried to jump, and then the platform came down on top of me and ate my jump, and just pushed me right into the void. Skill issue. Yeah, sometimes I think it's better to just avoid enemies. I think these rats are like a case of that. They're annoying. I get my money back. Or just jump right back into the same hole. Wow. Good job, Brandy. Good job. Stellar performance. Hold on. Alright. Let's try and actually do well this time. Novel concept, but I'll try my best. Alright. First, we'll grab back the money. Man, I remember when I was actually good at this, I could zoom through this stage no problem. Oh my goodness. So many exploding rats. Alright, heal up. There we go. And advance. Oh shoot, I forgot how this area works. Alright, just phase lock it, cheese through it. When in doubt, just use phase lock it, honestly. That's the rule of this game. Well, at least we're not too far back. Just gotta deal with these rats again. Alright. Give me back my money. Alright. We successfully got the money and escaped. My gameplay is like your life in a nutshell? Then I feel very bad for you. I'm sorry. Also, I'm sorry that I'm not doing well. I swear I did used to be better at this game. Okay. Oh my goodness. I hate these plague guys. Oh, and here we have these little fairy guys. And if you get too close, they start trying to chase you and chomp you. They look very cute from afar, but not so once up close. It's okay. It is very funny. I'm glad it's at least entertaining. Man, I'm playing so scared now. Again, I used to be able to zoom through these stages, but now I'm playing really scared. Ooh, almost got tossed right up into the spikes. That's no good. I want this magic back because I've been abusing Phase Lock it kind of hard. Ooh, like that. And you can do a no relic run as well. Also, I kind of messed up. I was supposed to use those fairies to jump off them and reach up there. I don't think I can get up there now. If I enabled the amiibo gear, I could get up there, but I'm not going to do that. We're just going to do a vanilla playthrough. If I mess up, then I mess up. So be it. We don't need to 100% every item and everything. I don't even remember if anything was up there. Maybe that was where the alchemy coin is. But that item sucks, so I don't want it. I'm fine with losing that if I have to pass. Oh shoot. Okay. Right. The platforms here all explode if you hit them, which means that you have to be very careful because you could accidentally just send yourself to your death. Alright, phase lock it. Heal up, and... Dang. I was trying to knock that guy over so I could hit the music sheets, but killed him too fast. Unfortunate. Alright, mini-boss. He drank the potion and turned into a beast. I'm doing a bad job, but he's really not that hard. Like, the Griffins in Pridemore were harder than this guy. There we go. Take him out, got a turkey to heal ourselves, and move onwards. Alright, checkpoint. And yeah, these ones are on a timer, which makes them a little trickier. Oh, just a trowel that I can't use. Oh yeah, these Green Knights jump. Which is annoying, but kind of just ignore them. Scary bunny. Yeah, this area, like, well, this game without phase lock is just kind of miserable. I'm not good enough to, like, go through fast without phase lock it. Phase lock it cheeses so much stuff. Oh, come on, don't die. And don't die there to that guy. Alright, timed. Alright, heal up a little bit, that's good. Take care of that guy. Oh, shoot. Dang. I got hit by that fire pillar and fell all the way down. Okay. It's not too far back. Oops. See, this is what happens with me. I get antsy when I die, and I rush to get back to where I was, and then I take a lot of unnecessary damage and make unnecessary mistakes, and then it ends up costing me more time than if I was just careful the first time. Oh, thought I was off the edge. Yeah, see, we're already back. If I had just taken that a little slower, we wouldn't have had any issues. Oh shoot, I'm almost out of phase locket uses. Shoot. I'm going way too recklessly. Alright, come on. Come here. Never mind. Couldn't get a good angle on it. Oh, jeez. Bad, 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 bad. Oh my goodness. Let me through. I like the design of those fairy guys, but they're also like just awful enemies. They always approach at a weird angle. Very hard to hit. Alright. Got that one. Alright, got that second one. Now, I need to get timing down, which I'm not good at. It's in a very obvious rhythm, I just suck at rhythm. Okay. There we go. That wasn't so hard. I don't know why I was having so much issue with that. Oh my god. Jump. And there we go, the checkpoint. And here, we have a Slime Knight. It's Shovel Knight, but a slime. Evil slime clone. Get him out of here. Heal up, and now we're going to be dealing with the Slime Knights from here, which can be kind of annoying. They follow a set pattern, but still can be kind of tricky. Shovel Knight, if you found your clone, would you give him a little kiss? I would. I'm the reason why we can't have cloning. Alright. Advance, advance. I don't remember how far we are through this stage right now. Oh yeah, this is why these guys are a menace. Ooh. No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. There's too much stuff. Playing a bullet hell. I don't want it. I don't want it. There we go. There we go. More cash, which I need because I'm bad. Yeah, I think the item in this area is just the alchemy coin, which, again, I'm not really torn up about missing because I don't think it's that good. I'm sure someone would be like, actually, the alchemy coin is used for the 100% speedrun for maximum jumping capabilities or something. I'd be like, I don't care. Plague Knight. Leave me alone. That's a terrible voice, I'm sorry. Show yourself, Plague Knight. Your trickery will not stop me. Trickery? The fruits of my research are no mere trick. Boom. Now, let's have a lesson, shall we? I promise. It will be enlightening. And this guy is, like, crazy. His boss fight is just crazy. He just jumps around and blows things up. This boss fight can either be, like, really tough or, like, really hard, depending on the RNG you get. Ow. Oh my goodness. And his attacks, he actually does use these, like, all these attacks in his actual playable character kit. I don't think Propeller Knight, or not Propeller Knight, King Knight and Spectre Knight's boss fights reflect their kits that much, but Plague Knight's really does. Alright, second half. Dude, get back here. Oh shoot, I'm out of things. It's fine, I've got a Trowel, Ichor, if needed. There we go, got him. Didn't have to use my Ichor, so that's good. Don't have to make a return trip to the Trowel King. There we go. Farewell, Plague Knight. I won't remember what horrible voice I gave you, except in my nightmares. Yeah, I think you can skip those. If they're not the one that gives you cash, because not all of them give you cash. Some of them are just like a stage transition. There we go. Oh, and there's an optional character we can fight. I don't want to. I think that's Rise, who is really annoying to fight. Wallace, our scouts saw you approach, and we know of your quest. This is the armor outpost. The brave are holed up here, deep in enemy territory. It's dangerous. Get equipped. I think that's actually the name of this, this track is Get Equipped. And we can come in here. Mr. Hat. Ah, hats, my greatest passion. Nothing I enjoy more than the crisp snap of a well-tailored brim. And these guys are all broke. Peacock Gent. With my vast riches, I could buy this whole store, but I forgot my wallet. Oh, upstanding knight, you could part with a paltry 1,000 gold, no? And you can pay for them. Wow, thanks, I can't believe that worked! AKA, we just got scammed. Leo, I buy only the best, and for my latest purchase, unfortunately, I'm only 1,000 gold short. Excelsior! Now that I have my purchase, I shall take my leave. Scammed again. Oh, such a charming beret. If only I had the means to afford it. All I need is a mere 1,000 gold. Hooray! This is just what I needed. Thank you, hero. Scammed a third time. Oh, I'm just too gullible. Ah, my precious hats! That's a lovely helmet. So lovely, so lovely. I must inquire, sir, about your curious collection. Travel the land far and wide I do, searching, learning, teaching, collecting, all shapes, all sizes, hats! Each one I wear grants me a new power, and your hat looks powerful indeed. Intriguing, but I am rather attached to my helmet. Yes, yes, about that. So, we get scammed, which unlocks a secret boss fight against Mr. Hat here. There we go. He wasn't that hard. I actually remember him being a lot harder than that. I just, I took him out very quickly. I remember him being tougher. Enough! I know not what came over me. My hunger for hats took control. Your beautiful hat. It's a helmet. Righto! I knew that. Wear it in good health. For now. Right, well, off we go. If someone tried to kill you over your hat, you just let them have it. I don't know. I don't really like hats, honestly, that much. But, I don't know. If someone tried to take my cute little halo that I've got here, I'd be kind of upset. And he's up there, watching, waiting. So yeah, I think we made back the money we spent to unlock that fight and then some, but I don't remember if there was anything more to that. I don't remember if doing that fight gets you anything else, but We can buy more armor here. So we have the original plate mail, your original armor, simple but sturdy. Final guard, drop half as much gold when you fall in battle. AKA, good for me because I keep dying apparently. Conjurer's Coat, sacrifice some protection for a higher magic limit, and harvest magic from defeated foes. Can't talk. Dynamo Mail, perform 2 consecutive shovel drops to unleash a powerful charge attack. Mail of Momentum, heavily plated, keep your footing when struck by enemies, but stopping may be a problem. And Ornate Plate, flashy, acrobatic, useless. Which one did I use? I don't remember which armor I used to use. I think we'll go with the Mail of Momentum. Now we look like the Black Knight. Oh, and yeah, that's right. You can upgrade your shovel too. We can get the Charge Handle, which hold your attack to unleash a powerful charge slash. Trench Blade, dig up a whole pile in one mighty motion. And Drop Spark, slash to spark the ground when you're at full health. I'm gonna get the, oh, never mind. I'm not gonna get anything. I'm broke now. Let me see. What did this Rooster Dude do? Hold on. I think if I had the Dust Knuckles, I could get over to Mr. Hat and talk to him and he'd give me some gold. No, I can make it. I can make that jump. I thought I couldn't make that jump. Oh, bother. You found me. I'm so embarrassed. I promise I'll pester you no longer. Here's some gold for all the trouble. So we got some gold out of that. And now we can afford to upgrade the shovel. Here he is again. You! You can't be serious. How did you find me again? You're following me everywhere. Okay, I won't come back. Just take some more of my gold and leave me to my hats. I don't think he comes back after that. Oh, here's the scammers. Yeah, I don't think we can find Mr. Hat again. Oh, there's the Baz. Okay, so we can either go to the Lost City, Lair of Mole Knight, or if we want to leave, we have to fight Mr. Baz. You know what? Let's fight Baz. He's funny. Ugh! I can't believe this! Trouble, friend. Have you lost your way? Bought the best gear, the slickest armor, the strongest rope. Pardon? Are you in need of help? Those stuck-up Order of No Quarter clowns have no idea what they're missing. Hey, you look like a knight. Shovel Knight, at your service. But I'm not in league with... So I heard that if you beat a knight, you get to take their title, right? Please don't do something you'll regret. I don't want to... The Great Baz Knight. Like the sound of that. They'll have no choice but to accept me now. Come on, let's do this. So another optional boss fight. This was a Kickstarter reward. Actually, I think Mr. Hat was too. I think all of these optional boss fights were Kickstarter rewards for people who backed the game. They got to make a character to be put into the game, which was pretty cool. And yeah, the Baz is actually funny. He shows up in the other campaigns. Actually, I think... Oh, shoot. He totally whooped me. I didn't even pay attention to how badly he was beating me. I think Baz and Rise both show up in other campaigns. I don't remember if Mr. Hat does. He might just be Shovel Knight only. I don't remember. Oh, I could... Yeah. I can do my charge attack. But I have to wait for him to come near me. Okay, he's halfway done, so he powers up a little. Now he's shooting lightning, which is no good. That's no good. Alright, I'm gonna drop my Ichor. Oh, shoot. I'm so bad at navigating menus. There we go. Took him down. We got some money out of that. No way. Not even my best moves could faze you. Well fought. If you can accept defeat like a true knight, you'll always have your dignity. Now they'll never let me into the order. Never, ever, ever. And so now he's a little upsetty, and we can bounce on him and take more money from him. Oh no, Marf, I'm sorry. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that one. That's no good. I'm sorry about that. And now we're gonna fight Rise, I guess. I didn't mean to, but he was in the way, so. Also, I didn't get a chance to get my Ichor, so I'm gonna have to do this without dying, which is bad. North from Pridemore, west at the Fork. Oh, bother. I must have passed it already. Well met, traveler. Wait, maybe you can help me. I think I got lost. I was trying to... Wait a second. You're the knight with the shovel. Indeed, I am the knight with a shovel who has been menacing the village. I assure you I have done no such... You're gonna use that shovel to bury innocent people? Your reign of terror ends here. So, another Kickstarter boss, and he actually plays an important role in Spectre Knight's campaign. He got like promoted to being more of a in-focus character, which is kind of cool. But he fights with these boomerangs. He's like kind of a shonen anime protagonist type guy. Kind of a ninja. Okay, come back here, come back here, come back here. Oh wait, no, there is one more Kickstarter boss. Oh shoot. Dang. Almost got him. Overused my phase locket a little. Yeah, there's one more Kickstarter boss. Alright, before we go fight Rise again, I'm gonna go buy some more upgrades now that we've got some cash to spend. I could buy the items from Chester, but I don't think they're that important. Ah, dang. I wanted to get more health, but I can't afford more, so I guess I'll get some more magic. How much for another one? Is it 3K? No, 28. Still can't afford it. If only I'd stopped dying so much, then I'd be able to afford things, huh? This is why we can't have nice things. Alright. Let's go rematch because he's blocking the Troupple King. Oh shoot, my money disappeared too. Because I went to the town. That's unfortunate. But now I've got an extra use of Phase Locket, so hopefully that'll help a little bit. Oop. That's the wrong button. Okay, come on. Ooh, that was close. There we go. Barely, but I got him. Not as much money as I lost, but we got something out of it. Do your worst, villain. Strike me down. I'm no villain. We're fighting a common enemy. We are? Why didn't you say so? Now I feel like a fool now. Think nothing of it, friend. Knights are strongest when they work together. Yeah, Knight's Code, first vow. Always help a person in need. Knock him down, Shovel Knight. Yay! I think I still didn't make as much money as I lost fighting him the first time. But now he's off the map so we can actually move, so that's good. So I think we'll go grab more Ichor. We'll do one more Order of No Quarter stage, and then we'll save the other half probably for next week. We'll do the other half of the game. I think we can finish this in 2 streams. It's not a very long game. Like I said, I used to kind of semi-speed run it. So, like, the second half of the game isn't that long. If we had started a little earlier, I was planning to do everything in one day. But next week we could probably start earlier and finish everything in that stream. So, we'll do one more stage. We can do either Mole Knight or the Treasure Knight. Do you have a preference on which one you'd like to see first? The Treasure Knight is a water-based stage, and Mole Knight is like a volcano stage. In case that influences your decision a little. Or if you have no preference, I'll just pick one. Alright, it doesn't look like there's a preference, so I think we'll just go... let's go with Mole Knight. I think I like the music in this area a little bit more. Oh, no, come back. Okay, no trouble. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you can... Oh. not jump into a hole like I just did. Um, I hope that you can work that out. Like, I know you said you didn't want to do a refund, but maybe that's just the best course of action if they're just gonna ignore you. They just honestly don't seem like a terribly reliable person, so I think you should probably just, like, refund. Because that's pretty bad. That's pretty egregious. Over half a year, and they haven't even started. But I don't know. I've never done a commission before, so not a formal one anyway. I have had friends do some lovely art for me, but never actually commissioned. I've thought about it, actually. Get that guy out of here. Yeah, this is a really good track. I mean, like, most of the music in this game is pretty good, but this music is especially one that I look back fondly upon. And we have the beetle friend. These little beetles you bounce on, and they just make their way across the stage. Go, beetle friend! They will leave you behind, though, so they're a little tricky. You can break the walls and get more reward, but you release the enemy. I'm gonna just leave him, I guess. I was gonna try and break him, but I don't want to get left behind by the beetle. Don't get left behind. Thank you, beetle friend. Bounce, bounce. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, this stage is actually really hard in the when going fast. I remember that because it's very easy to miss the timing on the beetle. Take that guy down. There we go. Ooh, don't break that. I don't want to break that. Ow. Oh yeah, the fire fishes. These guys jump out of the water. You can't kill them, but you can bounce on them. So they make a platform that you can get through. Or die. You know. That's also an option. Alright, this stage is kind of long. Okay. Right, and the fire guys, you can't jump on them from above because they'll deal damage to you instead. Oh my goodness. No. Bad fish. Kokomi is a good fish. These are bad fish. Okay. Alright, toss that guy into the lava, where he suffers a deservedly painful death. Alright. Oh, right, these blocks. Alright, so you hit these blocks and they move in like a... They like, chain detonate. So you have to be careful when doing, like, shovel bounces on them. We can use that one to jump over to this area. And I think this is where the digging mitts are. Never mind, that's where my death is. A spicy death. Alright, let's try that again with less dying. Hold on. I don't have my phase locket equipped. Alright. Carefully now. I say as I immediately jump right into the lava a second time. Okay, Brandy. Brandy, pay attention. And I actually do want to get the item from this stage because it is actually useful. So I don't want to keep messing up. Easier said than done. I'm just bad at timing things. Ooh, okay. Okay, Phase Locket Cheese saved me. And this was not even the location I thought it was, so I didn't have to come here at all. Wow, the return trip was much easier than the way over there. Right, that part's hard because if you don't stop, then you hit the thing and then die. As we so saw. Okay, come on. Alright. Carefully, let's grab our stuff and get out of here before we die. There we go. Alright, we gotta drop the slimes. And get out of there. There we go. Oh. Wait, no, this is where I was thinking of. Okay, first hit that so that we have a checkpoint. And now we can open this chest and get Chester once again. And he's got the Dust Knuckles, which are really good. Alright, so we do that, and they let us punch through dirt like this, which gives us a bit of horizontal movement, which is pretty helpful because I'm bad at jumping. There we go. Take those guys out. Alright, Dust Knuckle. And you can use it to move over lava like that. Very helpful. Yeah, I think there's a similar item that's also good for horizontal movement. I think it's the Propeller Dagger, which we get later. But I don't remember off the top of my head. There we go. And now we can move on this jelly stuff, and it's very bouncy. This is a cool part of the level. First we'll catch this fish, and we can bounce on the jellies to move forward, and we can push the jelly over here and bounce to get up here. If we toss the jelly into the lava, it turns into jelly. No idea on the physics of that. But it doesn't last that long, so you have to kind of book it. We're gonna toss it over there and bounce. Bounce! Oop, yeah, you have to be careful because you don't have a super long window. Right. Okay, I remember this part. We gotta time it and toss it over. And that makes the platform there that we can bounce on. Jump up here and get across. Now we toss that, and that'll make jelly drop down. Freeze that, and gonna take a second. Toss it over there and move across. There we go. Oh, I remember this part. Right. Okay. Toss that there, toss that over, and use that to get an extra bounce. Cool. Yeah, see, I'm remembering this slightly. Oh, I could have gone up over there, but I missed it. It's fine. Have to be careful. Detonate that, and move through this guy. Leave him to fall into the lava, as he deserves. His just reward. Hold on. Get across over here. I want to heal up and get those gems. No. Toss. No. Toss it in. There we go. No. Hit him. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that puts us right at a checkpoint before a beetle friend, and this is a pretty long section up ahead, but first we can go over to the left, use our new dust knuckles, push through the dust, and grab another chest. Cool. Alright. There we go. And now are you ready for one long journey with our bouncy beetle friend? Get him moving, and now we have to keep on pace with him. Go a little ahead, a little behind, but we don't want to get too far separated or we lose. Basically an auto-scroller, but kind of fun in this case. Have to release that enemy to get through. Alright. I could dig in there and try and get those jewels, but it's just not worth it, honestly. And bye-bye, beetle friend. He fell for a noble cause. I salute him. Oh, shoot. Hold on, can I get that back? No, I messed it up. You can knock the wall out there and get a... I think it's a healing item. But I missed the jump on accident. But here we have the knight for this area, the Mole Knight. You're out of your depths, Spelunker. That sounds too similar. You're out of your depths, Spelunker. Are you lost? These ruins belong to the ages, Mole Knight. They're mine now, but more importantly, is that your digging implement? I'm astonished you made it 10 feet down with that rusty trinket. I will bury you. You're gonna go to bed after this boss? Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna call it after this boss, so that's perfect timing. This boss is also fairly easy, so it should be relatively quick as well. Hold on, I want my phase locket back. Yeah, I remember this boss being on the simpler side, but it's going okay. Not amazing. Alright, just a little bit more. Just to be on the safe side, I'll drink the Ichor. There we go. Down he goes. And the moles take him away. Farewell, Mole Knight. And that brings us to the halfway point, which is indeed, I think, a good place to stop. So we'll call it here, and we'll probably finish the game next week. Again, I think we could have finished this in one stream if we had started a little earlier, but that's fine. Just put out our fire, and with that, we will end things here. Thank you again for watching, and see you next time. Have a good night.